Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah, 2 weeks for you. Oh yeah, I was in
New
there
week for you too. You skip
Oh
last.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, forgot about that. At all, like I was just about to ask. I had messaged Greg before send me some. I wanted him to send me some pictures for the stream, and I was like, "Oh, don't worry about it, man. I have to go. No stream today."
Yeah. Let's see here.
And I'm sorry to Greg.
Got Charlie in here. Shabham Duda. Shabham, probably butchering your name. TDR Pump. You know what's crazy is like, you know what?
Duta.
2 weeks ago, we didn't see all the regulars were in here. Jonathan, Nicholas, who's up here. It was a long time.
Winter break.
Yeah, winter break. I guess people were just not available. So it's good to see you guys in here. It's going to be a fun stream. I'm going to see my cat.
Yeah.
Here's a flowing.
Yeah, I am growing it, but obviously it gets to a point that you have to do something about it. Otherwise, it looks messy.
So the topic is beard trimming tactics while growing it out. So the whole point is like, how do we trim your beard while you're still growing it out? So I think it's going to be a good live stream for you guys.
Yeah, this is what, 3 weeks now that I haven't cut it down.
Good morning, gents. I guess this is a West Coast guy out in Hawaii or something.
I mean, it's still good morning for you.
Technically, you got 25 more minutes.
Yeah, exactly. It's good evening for me.
Yeah,
dude, I got cables stuck to my feet and it's annoying me. Stop. There we go. Gone.
All right, we forgive you, Nicholas. We forgive you. You just have to be on every other live stream for the rest of time. All right. So what should we get started with? We don't really do viral videos. Shall we just get right into the
trim? Sure, why not? Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
I've got a few things I do want to talk about. So, but they're kind of like Beard Brand news related. What's going on at Beard Brand, future product updates, and you know, where I was, what we're doing. So, but we can reserve that for after the trim. Why don't we just get right into the trim, since I think future visitors are probably logging in to watch the trim. We'll knock that out. And then from there, what do you got there?
Yeah, so I remember this, man. I haven't used this in a long time, but this guy in our barber shop one day, he gave me this stuff for you to trim your beard. So he has like stickers, like at both ends. It's quite big though. It's for me too big. But it's got stickers there.
Oh, from in Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
It's Trimmies.
Crazy cut. What's it called again?
Trimmies.
Yeah. So they're like disposable.
Yeah.
Disposable hair catchers. Yep, that's it.
So I thought
he's like after multiple years we finally plug him.
No, I've done a video on him.
Okay.
But I forgot I had them. I was looking for a camera lens the other day to go and film, and I found it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use these next time I'm doing my beard on live.
It's nice, man. Like I don't know, man. Like I'm still pulling out, you know, random hairs from my microphone.
Yeah, I bet some of them are still mine from when you shaved my head. Right, so I'm gonna put my microphone away, but before I do that. If you want to show that video, like I'm gonna leave my cheek lines as they are, even though I'm gonna show you guys. There's some randoms here, but I don't like shaving my cheek lines, and my trick is Eric's gonna show you. I did a video on this before.
Hi
To
guys,
the woman that I go.
Look at that hair.
Jesus, look at how dark my beard was. Look at that mustache.
Dude, you got a Lego like head
That was
hair. Like, dude.
Johnny Bravo. That's Johnny Bravo, man.
Yeah,
Look
Johnny
at that.
Bravo to a T, man. Can you
That's
believe you went out in public like that?
I mean, back then I was cool, I suppose. Amazing, man. Look how just in place.
This is, I don't know how you got that much volume, man.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, so if you show the part where real Johnny Bravo. Yeah, correct. I invented Johnny Bravo.
Yeah. Here, I'll
There you go.
get the flow going for you.
That's what I prefer doing. It just leaves all those flyaway stragglers or whatever you want to call them. They all gone, and it lasts way longer than just shaving. If I shave next day is there, I see the black dots. With this, it takes way over a week, sometimes 2 weeks to come back. So I like to do these, the check lines. And nowadays, back then when I did this video, no, but now she does my ears as well.
Why are they called cheek lines and not cheek lines?
Why they call them what?
You call them chick lines?
Cheek lines.
No, you called them chick lines.
I didn't, man. You
You do review the tape. Review the tape. You called them chick lines.
Okay, it's just a mishap in my accent. But yeah. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go down to, so my other bit is I don't want to touch anything here. I'll explain after I actually do my neckline. So the neckline is the part that, if you guys can see, it's pretty unkept, looks really weird, especially when I'm in the gym and I'm lifting, I'm doing this, it just starts coming all out and growing weird, and it's annoying. Also, for some reason, the hairs are growing very different. I think it's this weird gray hair that I have nowadays. So yeah, let's go to it. For me, when I'm trimming my neckline, I tried all the tricks on the planet that we all did videos about. So for me, I go from right on the top of my Adam's apple. I don't want to go any further than that. So I just go there. And what I'll do is I will follow that line just this way. I kind of have an advantage to most people because I have this point of the tattoo, and that's my guideline. And the same on this side. So that's my guideline. And I don't need combs anymore to, like, you know, kind of make it all nice and symmetrical. So that's basically what I do there.
I want to like re-emphasize to people out there, like, if you look at your face sideways, like anything that's going up, like this is part of your head, and anything that's going backwards, that's part of your neck. So the key, I think the mistake most guys make when they're trimming their neckline is they're trimming their head, which is no longer part of their neck. So the neck is down here, the head is here. So think about that. There are, of course, people with double chins and things like that, which looks like you're kind of getting one, Carlos. Is that happening?
Say that again. I was reading the comment.
You getting a double chin?
Am I?
I don't know, man. Nah, it looks all right.
I mean, I'm sure it's given a bit, but I don't think I have a double chin. Someone said I have a double chin.
I did.
No, I don't think so. Not yet, at least.
Not yet. Gravity will come. All right. Sorry to interrupt.
Let's go. You can do the commentary now.
All right. So I'm going to do the commentary.
Just above my Adam's apple there.
Right above that. What kind of speed do you have going on your utility trim? You show that device off real quick. What do you got there?
Full
All right,
speed.
so you got full speed.
Actually,
Yeah.
Battery I haven't charged.
So you've got the guard all the way up.
Yeah, all the way up. So
Yeah.
it's nice and short.
Talk into the mic if you're going to talk. Otherwise, you can just.
Jesus, man, I forget I don't even have the mic. Yeah, full speed. Also all close, so it's a nice tight cut. Take as much air as I possibly can with it. And
Where do you get that?
Huh?
Where do you get that?
And as you guys know, I was gonna get there. We get these from beardbrand.com. Utility trimmer. There's no other like it on the market. There's Brios out there, but there's no other like it in terms of the color and the coolness. The cool. Look at the cool. Cool.
Yeah. Got some custom graphics in there. So nice. And that battery that you have selected, it keeps on going. So
yeah, man, I have charged it because obviously I shave more nowadays. Well, I was shaving more nowadays. I probably shave my beard every 2 weeks. So I have charged it probably since I've had it. Maybe once, maybe twice. Definitely once, maybe twice. So that's been a long time. How long have we had these? I was the first one to have one before everyone else.
We launched it in like October of 24 or something like that.
So yeah, I had mine a few weeks before. So charging once, maybe twice. That's crazy. All right, let's get down to business.
All right, get down to it. I'll navigate. So when I'll try not to ask questions, and then I'll just kind of narrate. I'll answer your questions here. Yeah, I don't wear a hat too often, but honestly, I didn't shower this this morning, so my hair is a little bit oilier than normal. So that's kind of why I'm doing that. Charles ain't got a double chin. So what's interesting is, Carlos takes it from the top and goes down.
That's because of the hair growth.
Yeah.
Usually before, my hair is growing really weirdly different now. It's going sideways and down and all that. So the hair growth is very different on my hair. I think it's because of the grays. So before I used to do the line, just come a tiny bit down and then I would go up. So this has changed throughout the years.
All right. So he's going down. His tattoos really do, as who is it? DDR Punk pointed out, like it kind of really does mask the unkemptness. Is your goal typically to go a little bit lower on the neckline than expected and then go up from there, or
yes, so better be safe than sorry.
Yeah,
that's my motto. When I used to be a chef, I heard it from my head chef and I was like, yeah. So these, I can never put it back. I can always take it out. So now I'm going to get these out to finish.
So the chef, it's better to undercook food than overcook it? Is that the lesson?
No, like if you put too much salt, it's hard to get out.
Okay.
That's the salt point. So getting the scragglers there. Just touching it with a little bit. Now I need to get you out.
So I think, kind of the lessons in what I'm seeing Carlos do right now is, not really rushing it. It's okay to take your time to kind of work with it to find, really what that line is. I think you could probably even take it up just slightly higher, maybe a quarter inch.
I don't want to go.
You don't want to go any higher?
No, because if I go higher, then for my side profile, I don't know. I don't like to see it. Looks weird. I like to have it like that. So because this hair, while my breeze go. Let me get this. Yeah, I like to have a bit more hair around here. So if I take this too high, then that looks weird to me. Anyway, that's my preference. And because when I'm growing my beard long, I like these hairs to actually grow longer than this here, so they then start covering. And when I start using my best friend, this one, to start straightening, because at the moment, as you can see, it's all curly around this area. And with me doing this a few times a day, and then it kind of starts straightening out, and it's starting to cover that kink that I have here. That's a trick.
How long are I know you're growing it out, but how
I
long are
don't
you
know
planning? You're just
until I
gonna kind
get
of play it until you get
until I
tired of
get
it.
yeah. I mean, at the moment, I like this length actually. This length is really cool. But maybe I'll give it another couple of weeks and I'll just trim some flyaways and stuff. But for now, I like these.
All right, so right now he's setting a hard line and trying to get the left and right side, I would say, pretty even. You kind of want that U-shaped look to it where, one side's not really higher than the other side, which, as you guys already know, or Carlos already pointed out, he's got his tattoos to kind of give him that perfect guide for him. I wouldn't particularly recommend getting neck tattoos to help you with your,
Yeah. Oh,
your beard lines. But, some people take it to the extreme. I mean, that was the real reason Carlos got his neck tattoo. It was purely for trimming his neckline. How often? So you bring out the comb quite regularly. Do you find that really helps?
it's just to bring the ones that curl in a little bit out. So when I then smooth down the line, it just all gets kind of the same.
Are you going to fade it into your neck at all, or are you going to leave the hard line?
I don't mind the hard line. I try to ease it out just with the tip of the trim, like I was doing just now. I don't mind the hard line. Not
What
very.
does that affect how it grows out at all? Is there kind of like when you let it grow all the way out again, will you let the neck eventually go completely wild?
When is a certain length, if I'm growing it out longer, then I don't really care much. When it's hidden, I just clean here. If it's hidden, for me, it can all grow at the same time because it's hidden. But until I get to that stage, this is the line that I'm always getting. I'm always trimming it to look more presentable.
So that will go on for the next probably 1 or 2 months. You'll keep that line. How often will you be trimming your neckline?
Probably from now every week. Otherwise, it looks messy.
Just once a week? Is that what
I
you
think
do?
once a week will be fine for me. It will look messy after a few days, like maybe 5 days, but which is a week. So probably every 5, 6 days.
What
I'll do this.
and is that all you do? Is that it?
No. So once I'm happy with my line, which I am now, the grays and the black, the darkness, this side is gray, then this side's kind of throwing me off a little bit, but it is in the same place. So what I do now, I'll do some utility oil. No, before that, actually, I need to trim my mustache.
Beard oil now.
Don't forget the mustache first. And this is my little friend. I love this one.
Oh, that's the travel brush that we have on
Yeah,
beardbrand.com.
When I'm growing my beard out, these two, I use this more than the comb because this helps me guide the beard to where I want it to start falling and growing to. Helps me get rid of the curls. And when it gets longer, I'll introduce the hair dryer and these with a hair dryer to like making it straighter and straighter and straighter. So start getting rid of those curls. So in the future, I don't need the hair dryer that much. So mustache just above the lip for me with the corner.
So again, going in with clippers versus scissors, do you find that gives you a little more control?
At this point, yes. no need for anything else. My mustache is not even that long.
And then as what is the strategy with growing your mustache out compared to growing your beard out? I feel like the mustache to beard ratio is something that there can be a
You,
lot of intentionality with your style of how you do it. Do you want a bigger mustache than beard? Do you want a smaller mustache than beard? Do you want same size mustache and beard? Where do you kind of fall? Do you want like the disconnect and kind of handlebar look, or do you want the mustache to kind of blend into the beard? There's so many different styles you can do, especially
yeah,
as you grow it out.
as I'm growing it out, I just want to grow it into the beard. Same rate, same thing as the beard. So it's growing into the beard. That's why I was combing it that way, because I do have a little gap there. It's not much. It's starting to fill up. Compared to the side, there's way more thickness there. So at this point, there's not much plan for it. It's just to grow with the beard and let it grow into the beard. After a while, then I'll make a decision if I want to separate it like I've done in the past. But I find that my best look is into the beard. Like you have the big, thick mustache. You can go get away with separating them much better than I do, for example.
I think the mustache is really, as much as people have opinions and advice on the mustache, I think there does come down to the realities that a bigger mustache is detrimental to your day to day life. Like you will get food in it, you will get hairs in your mouth, you will experience kind of a mustache that maybe is uneven or doesn't look as presentable. So,
which kind of
finding,
what happens to mine when I try to separate it, there's a big gap here. And when I have a long mustache, I'm always pulling I create even bigger gap and a weird kink in here. That's why when I grow it like this to the beard, at least, especially now with this gray beard and it all goes like dark here, I think the mustache goes nice with that.
it kind of reminds me of Greg Brzezinski's old style when his was starting to go gray, similar pattern. All right, you got the Norse Winter beard oil, the newest addition to our product line. Why are you going with Norse Winter over the different fragrances?
Because that's what I've been wearing lately. I was been for a phase of Pearl Snap, but now I mean it's our newest fragrance, so I love it. So it's one of my favorites. And when I wear it, it's the newest boy in town, if you like.
Yeah, I think with Norse Winter too, like we're still, especially here in America, we were going through this cold spell. It does have winter in the name. I do think it can be a product you can use across the board, but I think it really does shine in the winter months. Like I do feel like it's got like those historically winter notes with that balsam fir. It's like got a warmness, kind of a resinous to it. Incredible fragrance, in my opinion.
Tattoo save the double chin.
Grabbing this
And
one.
then,
So you're switching it up. You're going Bold Fortune.
Yeah, because I couldn't find any. Well, we don't have any Norse Winter.
Is that the beard balm or is that the styling paste?
This is the styling paste. So this is at this stage is my good friend too. So I don't need much, just a tiny bit. It's literally just to help with this kink and the flyaways, because I don't want to get rid of the flyaways just yet, as I said earlier. And I like it to really disappear and just go all over the beard on the kinks.
what do you find with the styling paste that the product makes your beard feel like crunchy or stiff or like you have product in it, or what? Because the styling paste is a styling product, it's not a moisturizing product. So like, how does it
Yes,
make your beard feel?
that's that's why I apply the beard oil first to moisturize, and then it does feel it's a tiny bit stiff at first when you apply it, but after I don't know a few minutes, maybe 30 minutes or so, it starts to kind of still in place, but starts to I don't know, doesn't have that stiffness that I feel now around here. Feel a bit of stiffness around here, but not like a crazy thing when you apply clay to your hair, or
Yeah.
if I apply the styling paste, it's not stiff and it's very malleable. Is that the word?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to like reemphasize like how we formulated the styling paste. It was designed to work both on your hair and beard, and knowing that it would go on both locations is kind of about finding that sweet spot. I think with your head hair, to a certain degree, guys are more tolerant of a very high hold product because let's be real, you don't have a jaw on the top of your head. So you don't have the same kind of requirements for moving your jaw around and the feeling. So the styling paste is a medium hold and a satin finish. So it's not going to make your beard look super shiny. It's not going to make it look dried out or matte. It's going to kind of fall into that like natural finish look to it. I noticed you're pulling out some scissors. Are you just trying to get the flyaways, or what's the
Oh, there
strategy there?
was one curly one that was annoying me. I could see it there, and no one probably sees it, but I did, so it was annoying me. It was like really wiry, I had to
Yeah.
get rid of it.
Any mistakes you can make with the scissors?
Lots of mistakes. I have, not cut my lip, but I have gone too much into the mustache before. Same on the eyebrows. Like I get these long antennas here. One time I was cutting it and I cut into it. So my eyebrow looked way weird. Um, yeah, you can cut a lot of things with it.
I noticed with your mustache, or at least what it looks like here, 4,000 miles away, is you don't have like a really hard line on your mustache above your upper lip. It almost looks like
Yeah,
it's kind of natural. Walk me
it's
through. Is that just the growth period that it's
it,
at now, or is
it's
that
on
just
a it's at a weird, yeah, exactly. It's a weird stage of growth right now, man. It's like the hairs are so weird because even when I comb it, um, like there's some wiry stuff, man. That it's created some little gaps. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but it's in a weird stage that needs a bit more growth and a bit more trimming every 5-6 days to get to a really good full mustache. Where when you trim and you see a better line there, at the moment it feels like I've got gaps in between
yeah.
the mustache.
My own personal preference with the mustache is to not have the straightest line. Like I feel like a straight line over your lip just I don't know doesn't I don't know. I think I always kind of tend to err on the side of closer to natural than closer to highly refined or so I almost like
I
to
see
come in
what
with
you mean.
scissors and do like a little bit of point cutting to make sure that
Yeah,
they aren't lined up exactly across.
I know what you mean now. Yeah, if it's above the lip, like proper above the lip, and it's too above the lip and it's a straight line, yeah, yeah, I don't want to offend anyone. I was about to say
No,
something.
I mean I think it's my style preference, and people can have different
Yeah,
style preferences.
no, but I
So it's
was
not us
actually
telling you that's what
no,
you got
no,
to
I was
do, but
gonna
I
name
like
and
it.
shame someone, but I was gonna
Oh,
shame someone that wears
is,
it really bad, but I'm not gonna do that.
are they a celebrity or?
Yes, it's
I think
not
in
gonna
like
go there.
different cultures, like in Black culture, I think it's more acceptable
Yeah,
to have that kind of style.
yeah, but they do a very lot. They line up everything: the hair, the
Yeah,
beard. They shave up the mustache here, like proper lined up. The ear, that's lined up. That's all lined up. the forehead and in the sides very lined up. Everything's lined up. Yeah, I don't like that either. So that's why at the moment when I cut it, I don't really go too much above the lip. It's right on the lip. So all those gaps make the mustache seem natural growth, I
Yeah.
suppose.
And then
Instead
I
of
think the other
mandatory
thing,
cutting, like you said.
I think the other thing to reemphasize in your video is, so these are the beard trimming tactics while growing it out, title of the video. And, getting the neckline is one thing, but so much of the other work you did was in using the boar's bristle brush to help, tame the hairs and make sure they're growing in the right direction, using the styling paste and the beard oil to make sure the beard stays moisturized, but also stays in place. So like trimming your beard as you grow it out is only, one out of four things that you got to consider as you go out. And those other things are things, are you doing those daily as well? Applying the beard oil and the styling paste and the boar's bristle brush?
Yeah, I haven't applied anything yet because I was going to do it all year. I haven't even put any style. Well, I haven't put any styling product on my hair all week, but usually I put a bit of styling paste.
Yeah. Are you going to do up your hair?
No, because then I have to shower, man. I mean, my hair is done. I'll just put a bit of styling paste just here and a tiny bit here just to make it like this. I just did put it.
I think that looks good, like a little bit to the side.
Yeah. And
whereas
I
you had
just
it
did
straight
put
down
some,
before.
yeah, like that. That's what I've kind of been doing when I style it. It's just like with a bit of styling paste, which I did put the rest of it from the beard there.
So Eric's asking, why don't you come in with a straight razor on your neck?
I hate the straight razor, man. I bleed like crazy because I don't know if it's because I don't shave regularly with it, but even barbers sometimes struggle not to get blood out of me. So I don't like the razor. I rather just get it really close with a trimmer and just keep doing it every 5-6 days. With a razor, you have to keep doing it anyway. So, and here I hate it. I hate
I
it.
think for you too, like you have the neck tattoos, it's really not necessary. I also don't really like going in with a straight razor. I've given my beard probably about 5 or 6 days in between the last time I went up with the mustache. So I prefer a more natural. And to where Carlos prefers the hard line, I prefer a more faded line, where it doesn't look like there's a line on your neck. I kind of want it to look a little, barely messy to slightly messy to kind of where the full beard starts.
It's not that I prefer it. It's like I'm not very good at smoothing it out myself. That's what I said to you earlier.
Yeah.
You probably didn't even hear me. But yeah, I do it, but I take my time, like,
Yeah.
because I'm not very good at it. Unfortunately, can't be good at everything, man.
Yeah. And then that's it. You want to give your profile looks? Yeah, you go back below the earlobe. That's a good line, man. Good work. I know it's hard to do on camera without your kind of your normal setup. I've been getting a lot of requests for the hair, so maybe we do a live stream where I kind of show you how I do my hair care routine. I've got this is just like one day. Like I took a shower yesterday, and this is how greasy my hair gets after one day. It's absolutely bonkers.
Mine is just, I wash it. First day is fine. Well, I come back from the gym, I wash it. Next morning, I go to the gym, I sweat. It's fucking dandruff straight away. It's driving me crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's back to crazy again. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's stress.
The weather, huh? The weather too, a little drier there.
Yeah, we get in one of those things installed in a new house, softener thing.
Okay, for the water?
Yeah. My friend has a new system in his house and he gave me his old one, which is about 6 months old. I was like, for free, and he's installing it for free because he's doing the building in my house. So I was like, great, thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Well, I want to double up on that too. Like, if you really want to get the best grooming routine, it is a night and day difference. The experience you will have using water that's been softened, especially if you live in an area with hard water. Like we went recently, we went up to Wisconsin and we stayed in this Airbnb, and I brought the same products that I always use, and then like when I use them here in my shower, it lathers up so nice. The product rinses out so cleanly, like it just slides off the hair and the body. Whereas like in Milwaukee, it was just like, it was like tough. It was not smooth. It was like grabbing at the hair a lot more as I was washing the hair. And that water is is as big of a component to the quality of your hair care products as anything else. So you might have to use twice the amount of product if you're coming into like a hard water situation to get a
Yeah.
similar results.
Since I went to Austin in December, that's when my dandruff come back because I was there or Airbnb there, and actually the first day or whatever, I had to use whatever shampoo they had there. So until I went to the shop and got our shampoo, but yeah, and since then I've just been trying the same tricks I was doing before I went to Austin, and it's just not working. So, but a lot has been going on. Stress doesn't help, with that new house. I can't wait for the end of the month, so I moved, and this is out of the way.
Yeah, I tend to not get too much like head hair dandruff, but from time to time I will get, my beard will get a little flaky and dry, and it kind of, like you, it like goes in waves. I don't know if it's like I'm not sleeping right, not eating right, but so much of our health, like we'd like to think it's just the products that we apply that fix everything, but the reality is the majority of good health is going to be your stress levels, the diet you're eating, the exercise you're doing, sleeping right.
Which are
those are going to be like 90% of it. And then the products you use on top of that will be the remaining 10% or 20%.
Yeah, I haven't had a proper sleep in 2 years.
Well, that might be doing it to you. Let's talk about Beard Brand stuff.
Yeah.
So I'll kind of keep you in the loop. As I said, I went to Wisconsin. Wisconsin is where we manufacture our oil, our balm, our styling paste, our deodorant, our sea salt spray. So 5 of our products, we work with the manufacturer up there. Incredible manufacturer, great team. Unfortunately, they're shutting down their manufacturing at the end of the year. So we're in the process of determining who can manufacture those key products. So we're in the looks for that. We're also contemplating like, maybe do we try rolling up our sleeves and finding a way to kind of build it ourselves, like to manufacture the products ourselves. But that's the big project for the year is our operational changes in the product manufacturing and ensuring that everything is produced at the same quality that we do. I wanted to pull up the website because another thing that we're doing is we're going to be rolling out a pretty big navigational change to the website. So if you go to the website now and you click on beard oil, you can't see the toolbar, but the URL is /products/beard oil. So what we have here is basically every fragrance is available. The size is available. You can decide to subscribe, and then you add it to the cart. Well, what we're doing is we're basically getting rid of the fragrance selector, and we're making each beard oil have its own fragrance page. So instead of this being products/beard oil, it'll be Norse Winter beard oil, and it'll just be Norse Winter. And we're doing that so that when you get onto the fragrance that you like, that we can have like this catalog here, and all these products will be, Norse winter. And we're basically changing out, this is called a product display page, a PDP. We're changing out the PDP to a collections page. So you'll come into the collections and be able to select your fragrance from there. So that's going to be rolling out here in the next couple of weeks. And also what that allows us to do is, like, you'll see here we have like this photo and this photo and this photo and this photo, like a whole bunch of photos of all the different fragrances. But what we want to have is basically only the Norse winter image. So we can include like more fragrance oriented images here and just do like a little bit better job of setting the experience for what kind of fragrances that they're going to get. And then Four Vices is sold out, so we probably need to remove that from the page. Maybe that'll happen with the change. So that's going to be a big change for us coming up here in a week or so. In other news, we've locked down our next 4 special edition fragrances. So excited to release those. Basically, we'll have one at the end of winter or beginning of spring, and then we'll have one at the summer, and then one at fall, and then one at winter. So kind of on a 3-month release phase. So we'll start talking about those. The fragrances will kind of be linked towards the seasonality. So like this spring one is going to kind of be springy. The summer one will be kind of summery. The fall one, a little fall-like, and then the winter one will be a little wintry. So if you think about it from kind of like a cool and light type of fragrance notes in the spring and summer to a little bit warmer and really warm in the winter is how we tend to do them. So it's kind of the opposite. When the weather's out hot, when the weather's hot, we design a cool fragrance. And then when the weather's cool, we have like a warm fragrance. Or how I view fragrances isn't on a scale of cool to warm, like more kind of like top notes and those pines and the, peppermint and, the grassy notes and the lightness, the freshness, floral notes, stuff like that. So excited to launch those fragrances with you guys over the year. Are those and then the other big news that I have, I don't know if Charlie's still in the stream or not. I've been working on the Alliance community. I've created an Alliance bot. We call him Vlad, VLAD. And Vlad can like analyze your photos and that you upload, tell you what kind of haircut it is, how to get the haircut, and be another resource and a tool for the community. So I'm working out the bugs with that with Charlie right now. Let's see if he replied to my last message and if it was working or not. Okay. I guess not. Guess it's not working. Still got to work on it. So I'll be working with Charlie to kind of get those bugs out. But if you're in the Alliance, you might be able to tag Vlad and see if he responds to anything. Q&As? Shall we do that?
Yeah, sure. I'll answer this one first. No, none of those. Unfortunately, my son, we had a little emergency.
Yeah, it's it was kind of we're at the stage, like Beard Brand's a small business, as much as even though we've been in business for a long period of time, like the units that we order are not large enough for the majority of manufacturers in this space. So we have to work with smaller manufacturers who are kind of built for the smaller units. And then with smaller manufacturers, you tend to get a little more volatility in their systems and their processes. So, they have their own kind of issues that are not related to us or not related to manufacturing. So it is a frustrating thing, but it's, you know, like I feel pretty. The nice thing is our current partners, despite them, you know, closing down their manufacturing, that they're giving us a lot of time to find new manufacturers, like giving us a year, which allows us to like develop prototypes and make sure that everything is manufactured to our quality and our expectations. So I didn't have a week off. I was just off the stream. I was up in Wisconsin meeting up with our manufacturer, and in fact, in addition to that, we we produced a lot of content. So if you're on Facebook or Meta and you see an ad, be sure to engage on it, like it, share it, comment on it. All that is good for us from an ad perspective. And then I've got some like pretty cool, like, I don't know, like B-roll. We'll see. They call it B-roll, where it's just like video footage of us playing with the ingredients. We had some lanolin I was playing with, some oil, some jojoba oil we're playing with, some cocoa butter and shea butter. We're kind of chomping it up and chopping it with a knife. So it was a lot of fun. My hair length is this. This is my hair length. So pretty long, pretty much almost the longest it's ever been. And then from the front's a little shorter, just past my chin. I would say in terms of growth, that would be about 12 to 14 months of growth. Yeah. And so Charlie, while we were on the stream, I looked at that DM and it looks like you couldn't tag them for whatever reason. I don't know. We'll have to get on some kind of like live stream call and go through it side by side and try to figure out what it is. Yeah, Vlad the beard impaler. Sending out your regards for your little boy. He is doing better, isn't he? He's just got some teeth coming in now.
Yeah, still not letting us sleep properly, but apart from that, the other issue is pretty much gone. He's still a bit wheezy, but he's breathing.
Yeah. With our current manufacturer, we own all the formulations to those products. So our beard oil, our balm, our deodorant, our so they're not actually patents, but it's just the private formulation. So we've got all those. So making the switch should be relatively easy. Manufacturers will do things like slightly different. So this manufacturer is nice. They're sharing their SOPs as well with how they produce the product. So our next manufacturer will be able to do it. They're even giving us some of the equipment if we need it to take to the next one. So, you know, I want a new jean jacket, Carlos. Like,
yeah,
I want a new
this one. When I was in Austin, we talked about that.
Yeah, this one bugs me because this collar, and I'm sure I could fix it with like starch or something, but this collar always
kinks.
Weird. Yeah, kinks weird.
You need to iron it and press it, leave it pressed for a while, and then you will stay.
Yeah, Vlad's got a little personality to him. I mean, we've got to modify that and tweak it a little bit. And I've got to do some markdown document where I get it up to date on all of our current products and stuff. Like it was recommending tea tree, which we haven't sold in a couple of years. So, Beard brand candles. What's he talking about?
Jeez, that was a while ago.
Yeah, that was like a real small batch. Like I
probably still have some around.
I don't see Eric's oh, there it is. That's crazy. You still got them laying around? Like we had issues with the wooden wick.
Yeah.
Not staying lit. I don't know if that was an issue. It's so crazy. Like so many people make candles. It's like, oh, how hard could it be? And then like we find a way to not be able to produce it to our liking. Old money, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think denim jackets in the world of jackets aren't the most expensive. Like a leather jacket tends to be up there in price. And do you want to do some viral videos? I've got viral videos.
I don't.
Yeah, we
made the same ones from the other week. Or did we
No,
do them?
they're new ones. They're new ones. I whenever I see something, I'll just share it to me in my own personal channel. All right, let's go through them.
To be honest, man, I've not been watching viral videos. Not those types of viral videos anyway. I've been looking for other type of content. Nice. Entertain yourself, bro. Treadmill.
With my luck, it would like go too big and I'd be stuck there or something. Catch you later, Martin. I'm surprised that fish didn't swim off with that fishing rod.
Greedy bastard's gonna have 2 fish. They're
What are
not
those?
small.
What kind of fish are those?
Don't know. No idea.
I know, man. Looks like a pretty good life.
Bismillah.
It's a different view every second.
Ask him if he's got internet.
He's got his Starlink up there. We'll delete that. Let's see what this one is. Oh.
I thought you hit yourself. Oh!
The over the head,
Yeah.
I can do the best.
Okay.
I forgot what it's called. Like the regular, like. Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah. Watch yourself, man.
Where you just go forward, like this is a cattle. I can't really do that strong.
It's really scary when you're facing me, not gonna lie to you.
Is it?
You're also facing like uphill too, which might be like tougher. Right?
It's like easier. Like,
Does it snap like right in front of you or does it snap down low?
It snaps.
Bullwhip. Have you ever tried to shoot a bullwhip? Shoot a bullwhip. Operate a bullwhip. I fling a bullwhip. What do you call it? Crack a bullwhip.
Is that not a whip?
It's a whip. Yeah, a whip. I used to have one as a kid, and I could never get it to crack.
Yeah,
but I was a
never
kid, you know.
I never used one.
They're I don't know. You know why they make that crack, right?
No.
They're breaking the speed of sound. And that's
Oh,
what it
right.
is.
Really?
Yeah, like at the very end, it kind of pops like that, and that's what the pop is. Yeah, we still work with Jeff. I called him up a couple days ago. I know he's been creating content on his own YouTube channel a little bit, and we gave him a bunch of affiliate cards recently. So yeah, Jeff's a good dude. I should call him up, see what he's up to. All right. What we got here?
Hello.
You think the motorcycles are bringing the fish in?
What's that?
You think the motorcycles are bringing the fish in?
Oh, you want me to fuck off?
Would you?
Yep.
Look how fucking cool those are. How long are those? Like quarter inch or what?
Yeah, sorry, man. I'll get away from you, dude.
No, it's all good, brother. I look. I think it's fucking cool.
Cool. All right.
20 pounds? What? 30 pounds in there?
Yeah.
Really
Not even.
interested.
Yeah, I run stiff. 32.
Yeah. It don't bring fish in.
All right.
I love that. Like just how polite and passive aggressive and assholey, they all were in like one quick little interactions. So
Yeah, very casual. I like it. Very American though.
yeah, we wrapped up the style consulting. That's no longer a thing for us. If you want style advice, head into the Alliance forums, and you can get it in there. But it's no longer available as a texting option. So sorry about that. We wrapped that up a little while ago. All right, man. I got a ton of these viral videos. I still got 2 from you too. 12 seconds. Stupid.
Is this
think
for
that-
me?
No, I did that one. But apparently I did that when it was right after right after the new year.
We're almost
All
at
right,
the
this
end
one's
of-
yours.
Oh. I remember these.
Where's the audio?
This is
Was that I show speed?
no, some other guy. They just kept going around doing this shit. And this guy, leave him alone, leave him alone. Thought you could play with sound, no?
Well, it's doing this like fake laugh thing.
No. It's not that great anymore. It was funny that time. I'm sorry.
Not my humor. All right, here's your other one. Let's see what this is.
I didn't like it. I don't know. Oh, I like this one. That's creative.
See you, Eric. Good to see you in the stream again. It's been a while.
Hasta la vista.
What other comments do we have? All right, I still got more, but we'll keep them for next week.
Yeah, save them.
What else we got? Anything?
Not that I can remember. Have you mentioned everything that I can think of? I'm tired. I could sleep right now.
Are you wheelie tired?
Very,
tired?
very,
Wheelie?
very, very tired. Very tired.
When you get it like wheel and tire, wheelied. No, not my best.
No, not that. Not really.
We don't have any questions coming in, so if there's no questions coming in, we can just wrap it up.
Are we
your last chance.
tired, Willie? Maybe.
Any plans for a heavier hold product? That's a good question. I've wanted to do like a high hold clay for a while.
Me too.
So that would if we do a heavier hold, that's probably what it's going to be. Right now, it's not been, our top priority because our styling. Our fragrances have been doing really well. So we've kind of been listening to what our customers are telling us by the performance of the products, which has been our new fragrances. So developing new fragrances has kind of been where we've been putting our energy into stuff. So we do have a lot more plans for further fragrances, but maybe down the road. But we're nowhere close to launching a heavy hold product. So if you know of something, feel free to grab it from a different resource. Get a quadruple stream. Who would that be? Jeff and Greg? Yes, I have watched The Outdoor Boys. He's a good dude. And good to see you as always. One video had a gator on his shoulder. My buddy,
Second time.
I know he's wanted us to see that. My buddy shot a gator and made boots out of him.
Was that Will?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Yeah, man.
Okay. It's been another. Cheers. Keep on growing.